Welcome to Sigma Programming, a standard deviation from the ills. Today's topic is from Revelation 19, verse 11 and 12. Revelation chapter 19, verse 11 and 12 in the Contemporary English Version. Heaven is available, H.I.A. Heaven is available, H.I.A. Heaven is available, H.I.A. 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 Verse 11. I looked and saw heaven was open, and a white horse was there. His rider was called Faithful and True, and he is always fair when he judges or goes to war. I looked and saw heaven was open. Heaven, paradise, eternal life, communion and oneness with God. Heaven was open, available, accessible, attainable, open. I looked and saw heaven was open. Eternal life, available. Heaven, available. The glory where God is, available. Eternal life where there's no sorrow, crying, or pain, available, open. I looked and saw that heaven was open, and a white horse was there. A white horse, white, purity, white like lightning, white like the garments, white like the good deeds, white, pure, untouched, unblemished, unscathed, blameless, virtuous. A white horse, power, graciousness, prestige, beauty, speed. Horse, I saw pure power. When I looked and saw that heaven was open, pure power was there. A white horse was there, pure power, untouched power, untapped power was there. I looked and saw that closeness with God was available and pure power was there. Its rider was called Faithful and True, and he is always fair when he judges or goes to war. The rider, the controller of the power, is faithful and true. The controller of the power never lies and is never dishonest. Also, the rider, the owner of the white horse, the rider of the pure power in the place where heaven is available, that rider is always faithful. That rider always comes through. That is what that rider is called. The rider is called Faithful and True. That's not the name on the rider, but the rider is called Faithful and True. Why not we as people be faithful and true when we ride on this pure power, when we access heaven, when heaven is open to us and we see pure power there? We have to ride faithful and true, and we have to always be fair when we judge or go to war. We have to always be fair. We have to always hear both sides to the story. We have to always be fair. We have to always be unbiased. We have to always look at the truth for what the truth is. And we don't judge people in terms of casting judgment on them. We make judgments, judging. When we judge, when we make decisions, when we make choices, when we weigh options. Judging, being able to gauge the distance, being able to judge a distance from one object to the next, being able to judge, being able to perceive, being able to understand, being able to judge. Having wisdom, being able to judge. Always being fair, being called faithful and true, looked at as faithful and true. When faithfulness and truth are thought of, your image comes to mind. The rider being faithful and true. Be faithful and true, and always be fair when you judge or go to war or be in opposition or have an opponent or have a disagreeing viewpoint. Always being fair, even when you go to war, even when you have to battle, even when you have to cast things out, even when you have to disassociate. You're always fair when you do it. Verse 12, he had eyes like flames of fire. Flames of fire, the look of flames of fire. Laser vision, tunnel vision, being focused. Every time they look, they see your purpose in your eyes. They know that you live what you speak. They know that you're about what you are about. You have eyes like flames of fire. Have eyes like flames of fire. Whatever it is you want, have a tireless determination, no matter who says what. If you believe it and you know you can have it, have eyes like flame of fire. Be focused on what you choose to do. Be focused on the vision you have, on the dreams you have. Be focused on like flames of fire, and what's inside of you will be seen from everybody outside of you. Everybody around you will see what's in you, because your eyes are the windows to your soul. So if your soul is on fire, your eyes are going to be on fire. You be on fire about something. That's what the rider has. The rider who sits on pure power where heaven is available. You have to be faithful and true as that rider in order to be there. And none of us are faithful or true all the time as humans, but that's what we strive for, so we can be worthy to ride on pure power, and thereby heaven being available to us. What you call paradise, what you call communion with God, heaven, eternal life. He had eyes like flames of fire. He had a look of purpose, and he was wearing a lot of crowns. A lot of crowns. He was wearing a lot of crowns. On his mind, you saw many conquerings. On his head was a lot of crowns. Attaining dominion, conquering many things, overcoming many things, outsmarting many enemies. Wearing a lot of crowns. Wear a lot of crowns. Have a lot of victories. Celebrate the small gains. Celebrate the small wins. Those are crowns. Put them on. Wear those victories on your mind. Wear those testimonies on your mind. A lot of crowns. Whatever you made it through, whatever you had to do something great that pushed you further ahead, wear that crown. His name was written on him, but he was the only one who knew what the name meant. This is you. There's a name written on you too, and you're the only one who understands what that name means. No one understands who you are like you do. This is what God is telling you in comparison to the rest of the world. His name was written on him. People can see who you are. The accumulation of your deeds, thoughts, actions, whatever the case, all of these things make who you are, including your thoughts, which none of us know the entirety of for the next person. That's why we can't pass judgment on one another, because we can't read each and every thought we think. So that takes us out of the equation for judgment, but for judging, that's how you live. Have eyes like flames of fire. Wear those many victories. The name that's written on you, only you're going to understand it. They'll see the name regardless. Don't worry about the name. They'll see the name. But make sure you are the one who understands what it means. Heaven is available. We're using Revelation chapter 19, verses 11 and 12 to say heaven is available. You don't have to die before you get there.